Right then, here we are. We're review number 4, Whiskey in the Wild, as promised. We have the Glendronach, the Hielen, 8 years old on the bottle. So, we're at Loch Ness. Hopefully we won't get attacked by the Loch Ness monster, but I doubt it. But such a beautiful place to do the 4th review. We're just on our sort of holidays camping, going around in the camper van. The wife's filming again, and we found this beautiful spot. So I thought, what a great place to do the 4th review. So the Glendronach Distillery sits in a little village called Forge, or an area called Forge, and they say it's one of the oldest distilleries in Scotland, almost 200 years old. And it was founded by James Allardice in 1826, and it is a distillery that's famous for its sherried malts, so heavily sherried malts. So it was mothballed back in 1996 and reopened in 2002. So a lot of the whiskey that comes out of the distillery is actually older than what it says on the bottle. So I've got an 18-year-old Allardice at home, and that is a cracking little single malt. So the Glendronach is it's man JP. What a pain.
It's the brother in pretending to be the Loch Ness monster there. It's not supposed to happen on camera.
Just keep it rolling, why not? The brother's pretending to be the Loch Ness monster. Anyway, so they've got a they say there's a little saying at the Glendronach Distillery. They've got a load of rooks that roost in the buildings, and one of their single malts is called the Parliament, because obviously I guess a group of rooks is called the Parliament, but as a parliament. But what they say is that it brings them good luck. So they say as soon as those rooks go away, then the luck of the Glendronach Distillery will end. So hopefully they'll stay nesting for a while. Anyway, let's get back to this and not the Loch Ness monster right there. So it's an 8-year-old. They're really brave putting that on the bottle, because a lot of the whiskies at the moment are no age statements, and essentially they can be 3 years and a day. That's it. That's all they need to be. And then the marketeers just basically bull crap and say what age it is. They can say what they like it is. But the Glendronach, they've been really bold. They've put 8 years on it. You might think it's a young whiskey, but actually, like I say, the non-age statements can be 3 years and a day. So it's really great they've put an age statement on it. It's non-chill filtered, it's non-coloured, and they reckon it's going to be a really nice sherried malt. So enough of that, enough of the history of the distillery, or a little bit of history of the distillery. Let's get on to a bit of the nose and the tasting. So here we go. The monster's away on his paddleboard now, so. So here it is out of the bottle. Hey, back here. This is so professional. Here it is out of the bottle, the Glendronach 8-year-old. Trust I've not been drinking yet. So looks a beautiful, beautiful colour. In sherry Oloroso barrels. They also do Pedro Jimenez barrels as well. So it's a heavily sherried malt. All the malts from the Glendronach are sherry. And so this is going to be quite different from the ones that I've reviewed in the past, which were all Islay malts. So let's get it in the old Glencairn glass. Let's stop messing around, shall we? Look at that. Beautiful. What a better place to drink it. Let's put it down here without spilling it. Oh dear. Right. Let's get the cork in. Let's not be stupid. We don't want to lose that. Look at that beautiful sherried colour in the Glencairn glass. Fantastic on the nose. It's a sherried malt. It's citrus, buttery vanilla. Oh man, it just smells like Christmas cake. There's plump sultanas in there, bit of plums, definite vanilla notes on that. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful sherried nose. Cracking colour. Let's see what it's like on the palate. Straight away you get that spicy arrival from the oak barrels. But then comes the sweetness. A bit of wind picking up here, Scotland. Then comes the sweetness, the sherry sweetness, the plums, the ripe sultanas. Really, really nice. Butterscotch. Little bit of bitter cocoa at the back there. But the finish is superb. In fact, I'm going to have another drink because that is just beautiful. That finish is lovely. That spice carries through, but it softens towards the end. You're just left with this warm, sherry, Christmassy cake kind of profile. And that is just a wonderful, wonderful dram. So, the Loch Ness monster's away. We're safe and sound. I'm going to keep rolling the video a little bit while I just sit here and finish my little dram with that spectacular view of Loch Ness in the background. So we're heading actually back through the Spicey circuit. So I'll be stopping off at the Glendronach Distillery. So I'll maybe do a little video there, have another little dram. It's always nice to have a little dram outside the distillery. But hope you enjoyed that review. Slightly not very professional, but hey ho, good laugh. Anyway, Slainté Mhath, enjoy.